Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Midrift here with you. So today's episode is brought to you by The View. Currently, right now, I'm standing on top of a underground reservoir and looking north towards Quebec. So in the background, that's the Gatineau Hills. A little further, closer to the camera, you might see some people biking around down below. That's actually the Carlington Park pump track. It's relatively new. I think it's a couple years old. I could be wrong on that. Maybe it's 3 years old, but it's been pretty popular all this summer and last summer since it's been developed and used. So it's a positive. Way to go, City of Ottawa. Perfect. And in between the pump track and the mountains, I know that's a large distance, but you might see the Canadian Tire symbol and some vehicles going by. So the vehicles are on the 417, and just a little ahead of that there's some ball diamonds. You might see the backstop. Between the backstop and pump track there's a sliding hill, which is used in the summertime. People come here in the mornings, train, run up and down it, do a bunch of exercises. In the wintertime people slide down it. Over this way off camera there's actually an old remnants of an old tow, like ski tow system, tug tow system, where you pulled up to the top. That has not been in service for a long time, at least for the years that I've been here, so the last 6 years. That being said, it's a pretty nice spot, pretty popular area. The reason for the video this morning is just to bring everybody in and kind of update. I know I haven't posted an update since my intro video, so I just wanted to give everybody out there an idea of what I'm doing now and what I plan on doing, and that could all change, who knows. Anyway, so we're still in COVID. This area of Ontario is in the phase 3 portion of it, and that means that we can go to restaurants and pubs as long as we wear a face mask. So you people have been getting out and getting a little more social. Traffic on the highways is increased compared to what it used to be a month ago. So things are starting to get back to normal. Have some day trips, some day trips at the moment planned. All of our overnight trips that we had previously planned to do this summer have, of course, been pushed to the right, like many other people out there. So that's not a big thing. But we've improvised and have some day trips planned, and there'll be videos with those day trips. But so that's kind of where we are now. Moving forward to where my next steps or my next set of videos. So I've been noticing that a lot of YouTubers have been posting stuff locally, and it's kind of always been an idea in the back of my mind. Now is a great time to do it. So my goal is to bring you along and show you some hotspots, to bring you along and show you some highlights of Ottawa that I think are worth seeing. I mean, there's tons. Ottawa is a really interesting city where it's got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of free stuff, a lot of facilities in parks that I haven't seen in other cities I've lived in, to the extent that you'll see them here. And when I take you to these places, you'll see like they have large full-service washrooms, they have barbecue pit areas, large green spaces, huge play structures, tons of parking. And they're located off of transit routes, so you don't necessarily need a car to get to these places. So you can jump on the bus and get there. And a lot of them are connected. If you watch some of my commuting videos, a lot of them are connected by cycle paths or MUPs, whatever correct terminology you want to use. I know it changes. I don't keep up with it, so bear with me there. Anyway, I digressed a little bit. So coming back, so the next video series that I intend to launch is something that I've kind of loosely titled the City Series, and I'll be showing you some touristy spots as well as some, I wouldn't call it hidden gems, I don't know, it's like the locals guide. I wouldn't consider myself a full local of Ottawa yet. I don't think I've lived here long enough to find it all out, but I'll give you some spots that I've checked out and I've returned to because I've liked them so much. That may include some of the local beaches in the area along the rivers, because there's two rivers kind of in Ottawa. You got the Ottawa River to the north, which separates Ontario and Quebec in this region. And then you have the Rideau River, which runs north-south, which kind of establishes or feeds their Rideau Canal system, which if you take it by boat, you end up in Kingston and on the St. Lawrence River. So if you like boating and canals and locks and all that stuff, this region, Ottawa to the Great Lakes region, is perfect for that kind of activity. It's very unique. I've only seen some of these spots. I haven't completely traversed. I know people that have done the Rideau Canal all the way to Kingston, which was the old original capital of Canada, and the Trans-Severn Canal system. So there's a lot of interesting things to do in this series. I'll be showing you some the city by day and the city by night. I personally like how cities look at night with the lights, and one of Ottawa's unique features, I think, compared to other big cities I've lived in, is that the downtown core is relatively calm at night because it's a government working town. People finish their jobs and go out. There is a nightlife, but it's not like Toronto or Winnipeg or Vancouver or Calgary or Edmonton, anything like that. It's quite tame for such a large population. I mean, we just surpassed 1 million people not too long ago, so it's kind of interesting if you're used to a hustle and bustle and you go downtown Ottawa, even in the peak of summer, even when prior to COVID, it wasn't really that busy in comparison to those other cities, in my opinion. This is all my opinion, not actual fact. So again, I digress. What is really nice is that along the waterway, looking into downtown or looking north into Quebec, it's actually quite pretty, and the way the skyline and is lit up is really nice. So I'm hoping to share that with you, as well as some other spots at night, to give a really nice picture of Ottawa that I think, if you end up visiting the city, or if you're in Ottawa and you actually watch this video, maybe you'll find some place you haven't visited or haven't visited in a long time, and it's changed since the last time you looked. So my goal going forward is to showcase some of those beautiful spots in the city of Ottawa. Anyway, so check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time, keep between the ditches. Take care. Bye.